Hola y bienvenidos a la primera clase de Español 1. Hello and welcome to your first Spanish 1 class with Santiago Spanish. Me llamo Señora Santiago and I'm going to be your teacher to help you every step of the way. This course is going to help you learn those basics of Spanish. Forget those old textbooks. We're going to learn in a fun and interactive way. And don't forget, it's on your own time whenever you have time. So if you have a minute, just pick up your phone, tablet, or a computer to get practicing at www.santiagospanish.com. Here's what you can expect from this course. Each section will start off with a video lesson with me teaching you everything that you need to know. Then you get a chance to use what you're learning on your own and put it into practice. The more that you practice and can use the material in context, the better you're going to remember it. Each lesson will include some sort of assignment so that you can show me exactly what you've learned. This could be a speaking or maybe even a writing assignment. We will also have quizzes throughout this course. These quizzes will consist of listening, reading, and grammar. And don't forget that learning a language can and should be fun. Sure, it can be a lot of work, but you put in the practice, you put in the time, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. So let's get started. ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Señora Santiago. Llamas? Are we talking about llamas here? No. ¿Cómo te llamas? That means, what is your name? In Spanish, the double L sounds like a Y. Repeat after me. ¿Cómo te llamas? It's important that you make the most out of each lesson and each video, so make sure that you are fully interacting with me. Because practice doesn't make perfect, because there's no such thing as perfection. Practice makes permanent, and that's what we're striving for. So don't be afraid to speak Spanish or use what you've learned, because that's the whole point, is to mess up so that we can get better. So just give it what you got and we'll take it from there. Let's try again. Repeat after me. ¿Cómo te llamas? If someone were to ask you that question, you would respond, Me llamo, ... whatever your name is. Repite, me llamo. Me llamo Señora Santiago. Excelente. Now let's talk about how you would greet someone at various times of the day. Repeat after me. Por la mañana. Buenos días. Por la tarde. Buenas tardes. Por la noche. Buenas noches. Repite. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. Muy bien. The more that you practice these words, the easier it's going to be to remember. And that's because with a foreign language, it's all about repetition. Saying words over and over again, and even better if it's in context. That's really the only way that these words will stick with you. So let's talk a little bit about what you should be doing outside of class. In order to get the most out of this class, you're going to want to expose yourself to the Spanish language any way that you can. So here are a few ideas that might help you do just that. Watching TV or movies in Spanish is a great way to immerse yourself within the language. If you're watching in English, put on Spanish subtitles. Or even better, if you can listen in Spanish, put on some English subtitles. Try it with your favorite animated movie. You already know what's going on, so it'll be easier to understand the Spanish in context. Listening to music in Spanish is a great way to expose yourself to the language. You just have to find an artist that you really like. Not all of it is the typical Spanish music that you're used to. They're of all genres. Another good way to practice with your surroundings is to change the language settings on your phone. We know you're going to use that, so might as well have it in Spanish to learn a few things. Also, you can follow people on social media that will post stuff in Spanish. It's a good way to see Spanish consistently through your feed. If you pay attention to the news, then you could also try reading it or listening to it in Spanish. It might also be good to see things from a different perspective. One of the best things that you can do, though, is to keep up with these lessons. Consistent, repeated exposure is what will help you learn a language. When you have a minute, just log back into the course to review your lessons and to work on those interactive practices. It is always a good idea to work on your vocab with Quizlet, but even better if you could use it while you're speaking, writing, or even reading. Alright, well, I look forward to working with you as you begin to learn Spanish, and remember that I'm always here for you, so all you need to do is just reach out. Hasta la próxima!